All right, guys. Here we are in the Holiday Festival Vintage Championship, Round 8. And we have drawn none other than Randy Bueller, MossdogTrainee, and we have won the die roll. So this is a playing in. We're obviously going to go first. This is a pretty bad hand. I'm really not too crazy about this. I think we mulligan. Ooh, awful. Okay, I mean, we'll keep this. It's not very good, but well, that's about the worst start we've had all day, guys. Mulligan to 5, no turn 1 play. Had to expose our strip mine, which is quite unfortuitous, but that's the way she goes sometimes. And like, what would be good here is if our opponent did something like a turn 1 tinker or something like that, where we could copy with the metamorph uninhibited by the cavern. Hopefully we draw something like a lodestone golem this turn. Not sure if Randy is with us or not. There we go. So he's got lots of mocks in himself. Now I know. Oh, okay. Wow. Is this Steel City Vaults we're playing against? Storm. Okay, so we are seeing the turn 1 tinker. As long as it's not the Vault Key combo, we're all right. If it's a Blightsteel, we're in pretty good shape. He's down to a very similar range of permanents as us if this is a Blightsteel Colossus. And let's hope that's what it is. Oh, he does have the Vault combo. Okay. Not much we could do about that. How nice would a Chalice have been there? Unfortunately, I think we're going to have to there's nothing we can do here. I'm very hesitant to show him my what I'm playing, and that's the reason I didn't play anything there. Like, if there was any benefit to actually casting that metamorph from that position, then I would have done so, but this doesn't show anything. That we've got a strip mine and a couple mocks, and like, we could be playing anything. We're going to take a look at Randy's deck and see what he's playing. There's no reason for us not to watch him try and get a kill condition down. That was a pretty loose keep from Randy, I will say that. Okay. There's no point in not F6ing at this point, because my opponent knows I would have force of willed this had I had anything. Expedition map, interesting. So Randy's got a bit of a brew here going. Like, imagine a Chalice at 0 on this stuff. Wow. Chalice at 0 and 1 seems very strong against him. He's going to go get a Tellurian Academy, I'm presuming. Yep. Tezzeret, okay. So he's playing Tezzerator. I think we've seen enough. We don't need to worry too much about what he's doing here. So that was an unfortunate game for us, guys, but we've got 2 more games to win, and I don't feel horrible about it. He doesn't know what we're playing here. Fortunately, we don't have much of a sideboard against him, but I think that's okay. I think I'm literally just going to go with my stock list. I mean, could be some order to do Worm Coil, but I don't think so. We'll just go like this, guys. Yeah, we're in a little bit of a precarious position here. In the event we do not win, I don't think we're going to slide into top 8 where we're at. This is once again a really bad hand, guys. I don't know that we can keep this. Oh my gosh, this is just awful. Okay, well this is at least a little better here. Let's get a Chalice down at 0. We'll play a Thorn of Amethyst here and hope that works. You know, this is definitely a Force of Willable card for my opponent, I would think, but and we'll play a Thorn here, and hopefully this is enough to tide him down for a little bit, and we can hopefully draw, you know, a Sol land of some sort here and cast a Lodestone Golem next turn. Once again, Randy didn't force it, which is good news for us. I mean, he kept a hand just loaded with Mox's last game, and we have to hope that he has a similar hand here. I mean, he just must be licking his chops, having seen me mulligan to 5 both games, but knowing that it's his ride at the top 8. But I think that this is a pretty stable base. Oh, wow. What a fortuitous line of play for us that was. So it goes to show you how strong Chalice of the Void is against him. I'm very happy to have gotten a scoop there. I think Chalice is quite a bit worse against him on the play, but or on the draw. I think we'll just keep it because I don't see much else that's worth doing. All right, guys. Well, let's hope for a good hand here, and hopefully Randy, it's his turn to mulligan to 5, and we have a good draw. Okay, guys. Unfortunately, I don't think this is a hand we can keep. I mean, it's not terrible. We don't have any turn 1 plays, which seems really bad. I mean, our Chalices are almost null and void here. Sphere Resistances are probably pretty good. I'm going to keep it against my better judgment. I mean, we still have potential for turn 1 Lodestone. We have the ability to copy a Mox, or a Blightsteel Colossus, excuse me. Okay, interesting. So we could be facing down a very quick Tezzeret here. I feel like we need to actually put out this Phyrexian Metamorph here to get some more speed with our land. And just put it down on, like, Expedition Map is not very good here. Nor is Time Vault, really, but what does that do for us? It gives us fodder for our Forge Master. Yeah, I think we just got to do it. You know, he's probably laughing at this, but the reality is we don't have much choice. And where this would be really bad is if my opponent actually had a Tinker into a Blightsteel, but we just gotta hope he doesn't have a great hand. Like if he spends his turn expedition mapping, and I mean it's okay, but we can wasteland him next turn and we can cast a Lodestone Golem, which is not terrible, guys. So I'm not disliking our position here. And the fact that we can go and get, you know, something like a Phyrexian Revoker if we need to with the Forge Master, or Steel Hellkite would be tremendous, blowing up all his lands or all his Moxen. So we have to have a series of events go right for us here for this to play out properly, but Mystical Tutor, okay, that's probably a good one. So he's probably tinkering here, going for Tinker. Ancestor Recall, okay. I mean, Recall's good for sure. Okay. And hopefully he just bricked, guys. I mean, unfortunately, I think we have to cast the Forge Master this turn if it gets passed back to us. The reason being is if he casts that Tezzeret and he goes and gets a Time Vault, we don't have any way to react to that. Mishra's Workshop, oh, interesting. I was not anticipating that. What would that be? Oh, Goblin Charbelcher. Jeez. I need a Revoker right here. Didn't get there. He's going to have enough to just kill me here, right? Well, I can cast a Lodestone and Wasteland him. But I don't think that really does much, because he can actually activate the Charbelcher with no difficulty here. He's got 3 cards in hand. I feel like Wastelanding him is probably the correct play here. And just casting a Thorn of Amethyst. I mean, if he's got no lands in his deck, there's not much we can do about that. I mean, he does have land. It's just how many he's going to get hit with. He's going to waste a turn. Yeah. The thing is that he may deal a whole boatload of damage to me. Non-land cards, so we get 2 cracks at it potentially. Does Lodestone Golem actually do anything here? And I'm not sure it does because of all the artifacts that he has. I mean, we can Wasteland that, try and slow him down, and Wasteland him again. I don't know that that does much, really. Whereas I feel like Forge Master at least stops one of his win conditions. Yeah, I think I just got to do Forge Master. Does that work? Yeah, I'm going to do Forge Master. I'm just not sure. Sorry, guys. Very difficult decision here. This is a game-ending decision here. Or potentially a match-deciding decision. Yeah. I think I'm just going to do the Lodi. Actually, I just don't know if that's right. Yeah. That doesn't help him cast Tezzeret at all. All right. Guys, this is a big tough decision for me to have made here. I'm not sure which is the correct play or not. I'm casting the Forge Master, and I'm hedging my bets against doing something a little more proactive this turn, as in getting a Lodestone down and taking his land away. But I don't know how hard he can hit with that Goblin Charbelcher. And we've got to be very careful that we have the ability to put a Revoker down on that. And, we'll go from there. It's times like this that I wish I had a Null Rod in my deck, though. Boy, would that be a beating for him. Anyways, guys, let's see what happens. Kind of a terrible spot to be in. Very vulnerable here, but hopefully Randy just activates his Charbelcher and doesn't kill us and passes turn back and leaves us with the ability to use our Forge Master. Thus shutting down his Charbelcher and essentially costing our team, costing us our whole team almost for a Revoker, but got to do it sometimes. Okay, so here he goes. Hopefully this just doesn't outright kill us if he uses the Belcher. Okay, so obviously Tolarian Academy, which without a doubt we're going to have to kill next turn if we get an opportunity to do it. I wonder if he has that card Treasure something or other where you go and take all the lands out of your deck. Okay, that's not bad. I can live with that. Hopefully that's the end of his plays there. Nope. Oh, so, well, I'm not sure what this would be. Memory Jar. Very nice. That's pretty awful for me. We might have to take that instead of the Charbelcher. Okay. Well, first things first, let's take away his... We are unfortunately going to have to take away his Memory Jar and gamble with his Goblin Charbelcher here, unfortunately. We just don't have a choice in the matter. And I can live if he missteps me with this. I mean, it's not awesome for me, but now we've got 2, 4, 6, 7 mana. So we can actually cast another Forge Master. I think I'm just going to cast a Lodestone Golem here, and I hate taking damage here, but unfortunately I don't think I got a lot of choice. Oh, okay. Force and will, and I'm okay with that. I guess I just cast the Lodestone Golem here, and I mean, another option is that I don't take the 2 damage. I just think I do. Obviously, it's not ideal, guys, and you know I could be dying here very quickly. This at least puts some pressure on him, and we race the Charbelcher, right? We'll sacrifice our Forge Master. Is that correct? He's going to have a memory jar with a whole bunch of stuff going. We have to stop that memory jar, though. Right? He's going to have a whole bunch of stuff he can do with that thing. And we can't do anything with it. All right. Well, I can't say I've gone to get a Revoke or 2. Oh, wow. Maybe I should have just... no, I can't do that. We're going to have to get a bit lucky here. But them's the breaks sometimes, guys. We're going to need to draw another artifact and probably another 2 artifacts. We can cast the Forge Master. So he's just pounding away here with his Goblin Charbelcher, and hopefully he doesn't hit us for too much. Oh, minus 34. So there we go, guys. We're dead. All right. Well, I don't think we're going to make top 8 with this, but you never know. Oh, I guess I have to click all the... do I? Oh, he's just clicking through all his stuff here. Well, guys, I don't know if we're going to make it, but we can hope. I think it's highly unlikely, though, with... we were in 7th place going into this round, and I think there's a lot of room for a lot of variables that have to go right for us to get in. But I've seen crazier things happen, and regardless, 6-2 is a relatively solid finish. So we'll see. Hopefully, we'll see you in the top 8.